So I've just finished my breakfast on the last day of my stay at Rio Palace in Costa Rica. And I figure I'll go ahead and use this opportunity to walk toward the beach, because I'm not going to actually walk onto the beach, because there's a lot of dirty elements between this part and the beach part, and I've already showered and greased up, so I'm not going to walk on the sand. That's not going to happen this morning. But nonetheless, I've got some tips for you. So first one is, if you're planning to stay at this resort, my big suggestion is don't eat for a couple of days before you come, because the food is just gluttony and sin. It's gluttony and sin. You cannot help but eat too much. You can't. It's constantly in your face. Like last night, I just wanted to go to the Italian restaurant so that I could say that I tasted the food in the Italian restaurant. They had this ossobuco. Mind you, I don't really like Italian food. I'm not that big on it. I'll eat it, but it's not my favorite thing. This ossobuco, I asked my server, what do you think is better, the ossobuco or the lamb chops? He said, amiga, you can have both. I said, say less. Let's do it. So I had both. That ossobuco, listen, I'm going to be quiet because I can't let everybody know. But that I hope I'm saying it right. Ossobuco, it just melted in my mouth. It melted in my mouth. Like ice cream, it melted in my mouth. I don't really care for beef, but it melted in my mouth. What kind of sorcery is this ossobuco stuff? Lord have mercy. Anyway, enough of that. So, one of the things about this resort, there are lots of pools. There's a pool, there's a pool, there's a pool behind there, and there is also a pool over here. So you'll have ample place to swim. Coming into the airport from wherever you're coming from. I came from Atlanta, so it was a 3-hour flight, but it's traveling backwards in time. So they're 2 hours behind here in Costa Rica from Eastern Time. Took me a little bit to get used to that, but I did. And so that's one thing that you'll want to consider, that you'll be traveling 2 hours behind. Right now, it is a little after 8 o'clock. The sun comes up at about 5 a.m. here. So if you're into being in the dark, you'll make sure that you keep those dark, what do you call the sun blocker shades closed? I like them open. I like light. I like to be able to see out and see the ocean and see the beautiful sun come up. I like those things. So if you don't, keep those blockers closed, because 5 a.m. the sun is going to be bright. Yes, bright. But back to the airport. It's very easy to come into the airport. Just, basically show your ID, your passport, and you're in. There's no stoppage, at least for me when I came in. It was very easy to come through. Now, this particular resort, if you're trying to go to see part of the city, enjoy what's out there, it's a good road. And it's all road and jungle and trees. There's nothing outside of this resort but road for about 30 minutes, give or take. So you'll definitely want to rent a car if that's what you're into. There's nothing outside of this. If you're looking at real estate like me, this is probably not the right resort to consider staying at, because it's a little far out from the cities that you might actually be considering. That's just a little tip. Let's see. The rooms I'm gonna try and get a picture to add to the end of this video, but up there, it's the 4th floor. It's the highest floor. No, actually there's a 5th floor. I forget. There is a 5th floor. It might be high enough to see out over the trees, but it's really not. Even here, you can't hear anything of the ocean. So if those kinds of things are important to you, consider that when you're making your reservation. Because when I stay, in an ocean view, ocean front, for me, it's really just about hearing the ocean. I like to hear it. Seeing it is good, but I like to hear it. And I can't hear it. So keep that in mind. Let's see, what else? There was something else I wanted to make sure I said on this video, but I can't remember what it is. I think I'm getting to the age where I need to take notes all the time. In any case, this area is definitely grassy and beautiful. I think they probably use it for, setting up weddings and things like that, because it's so beautiful out here. And there aren't any golf holes or anything like that. And all those sprinklers are just definitely not convenient to the idea of running and jumping. So it must be for setting up weddings. What do you think? I don't know. But this is definitely a beautiful resort. Now here, they have a lot of vendors that are not associated with the hotel. The hotel definitely does have sauna and spa, that kind of stuff, the gym, so that you can get a massage, but you can also get one there. You can also get t-shirts and little knickknacks, hats and whatnot, and they're going to be less costly than what you would get in the resort if you want to participate in that such thing. Don't know anything about the quality or anything like that, but I don't think I've ever gotten any t-shirts or anything from traveling that had a really fantastic quality. I could be wrong. Let's see. There was something about the time. I don't remember. I think I've said it already. Those are some of the tips that I would offer to you if you're traveling to Rio, this property, or if you're traveling just to Costa Rica. Lots of roads, not a whole lot of streets. Just an FYI. And if you want to see what some of the real estate looks like, I'll also post a video of my realtor and the properties that he showed to me while I was here. Enjoy your visit. This is on the side where you can get an ocean view. However, there aren't that many rooms on this side. Now, there is that side of the resort, but again, there are really not that many rooms that are pointing directly at the ocean. Just an FYI. And again, I hear them maintaining a yard, but I don't hear the ocean. It's kind of still ocean. It doesn't have a lot of roaring. Even when you're on it, it's kind of still. But it's still beautiful. This is really a beautiful country with mountains and greenery. Costa Rica.